The most important question I ever got was, what is your legacy? Not a material legacy, but if life stops here, how do you want to be remembered? What is that energy? How do people see you? This podcast series is a result of that question, what is my legacy? A phoenix is burning itself on a funeral pyre and rising from the ashes with renewed youth to live through another cycle. This fertile ash is filled with phoenix frequencies of compassion, love, forgiveness, intuition, wisdom, generosity, resilience, creativity, an evolution and involution. I've been in the ashes. I give voice to my phoenix. I share how I pioneer with ease. That's a lifestyle, a choice. I'm Nienke van Bezooijen, and I welcome you to listen and invite you to rise. Welcome to the Phoenix Frequencies. How many of us live a life like we are in a simulator, pretending a virtual world like it's real? Like practicing in a flight simulator, even when it looks and feels real, is helpful to learn new skills. We can train difficult situations, acting upon errors, unexpected situations, decision making, or use VR to prepare, for example, patients for surgery procedures. So by the time the reality is there, the mind and nervous system can accept and digest and adapt faster than without a simulator preparation. If we look at the life so many of us simulate on social media, things get blurred. Like saying, is my life Instagrammable? Or fashion hypes, sharing the picture perfect is not to prepare for real life experiences. It's distracting from the real life you have to live. We can question for ourselves if that's beneficial. Recently, I had an intake with some new clients for the heart and brain alignment work I do. I start with creating a list with pleasant events in life, thoughts or feelings they can access. Then we create a deficit or depletion list, things that were frustrating, made them angry, sad, or any kind of feeling or situation that drains an energy. Then I connect them with the M-wave, the device that shows in real time how your breathing and heart rhythm are in sync. I invite them to practice heart-focused breathing, making the inhale and exhale even in length. The graph on my screen will tell them if they are stimulating their heart coherence. If they are in the flow and rhythm, I invite them to add the pleasant feeling of their choice. I add the human simulator by doing so. The vagus nerve will pick it up, the calm, pleasant, and safe feeling, and the body start producing the hormones that will calm our autonomic nervous system. The heart rate variability goes up. After a couple of minutes, I ask them to think about the negative situation or feeling. Instantly, the body will respond with a stress-related response, clearly visible on my screen. The human simulator, not even VR needed, gives a response as if they were in their living room. The heartbeat goes up, the heart coherence goes down. I will counter that state then quickly and ask them to go back to what they deeply loved and felt happily safe with. Most of them, have difficulty to release that daily stress, pain, or mental brooding. The simulator of the negatively experienced life is a simulator they don't know how to switch off. The speed and the brake pedal in their life simulator doesn't know when to react and respond in a harmonious way or serving way. The speed and brake pedal of their life simulator doesn't know when to react. If you are in a VR simulator, you will just fail the test or practice. You step out of the simulator, back into reality, and life goes on. Like I disconnect with my clients from the measurements and go over to the results, show the difference in the relax and safe mode or in the stress and distress mode. Then I get the question how my coaching can help them to recognize again physically how to speed up or how to slow down their nervous system. Well, here comes the one letter in difference in the word simulator or stimulator. Just add a T of training. Now, what does training mean? Training is learning a new skill or technique you can learn and you can benefit from. First, you need to know why you want the knowledge or skill. Then you need to learn what to do and how to do it. Then you need to practice. The practice looks easy, combining the heart-focused breathing with a regenerative feeling. When the rhythm in your breathing and heart rhythm are in sync, it shows up, for example, on the Inner Balance app with a high coherence score. People who think it's just a trick you do with your mind and body to let their mind dominate in the training, you're off track. You are not just pretending you are stimulating a fake reality, you are training your disrupted, overwhelmed nervous system and other path to use rather than a stress response. That way you can train yourself to prepare for a simulation in real life, stressful events. But you also can reset yourself faster and easier after stressful events. And last but not least, you can sustain the calmer state in a natural way longer and stronger. That's not a trick, that's an investment in your health. And the people say, I did that for a while and it isn't working anymore. Let me share you this. Have you ever been to the gym and worked out intensively and got real results in strengthening your body? But then it slipped out and you stopped training. Do you also say, I trained last year, but this isn't working anymore. My body doesn't look the same anymore, so it isn't working. You have to keep up the practice to really strengthen yourself and keep going on. But also, you keep yourself clean. You take a shower or wash yourself. You brush your teeth and keep your teeth and mouth healthy. You need to keep your inner world vital as well. That's not training in your self-created simulator as you created your daily reality soap series on Instagram, for example. It's what many Olympic athletes use for the optimal alignment for focus and results. You won't get fit by once a week spending some time doing a practice. Be consistent. It saved my life. It was and it is part of my phoenixing. Not a noun, but a verb. It's keeping resilient, flexible by choice of training, a stimulation of my recovered life. Do you dare to switch from your simulation of the past, what influences your life, to the stimulation, what works in your favor? Well, do it and dare to rise.